Every moment spent in negativity is a moment that is not available for us to focus on the things that bring us joy and to focus on our relationships and to focus on our purpose. So, the less time at our worst, the better. And there's many ways that we can change our perspective, and that is what I'm suggesting. I'm suggesting changing our perspective from the very worst to not so bad. And this originally, I had worse than best, and then I kind of rethought that and said, let's be more realistic, Marielle.
Yeah, but it could happen.
You're right, not to limit ourselves, but this is a movement that is a little bit more realistic, and all of us can get there. And we have so much more control over this than we might think. All of us always have our freedom to choose our attitude in any given set of circumstances. So I have a little demonstration about shifting our perspective that I want to show you. So some of the ways that I change my perspective are focusing on the things that I'm grateful for, or savoring the positive experiences that happen in life, or taking a shortcut on hindsight. So asking myself in my moments of challenge and hardship and negativity, will this matter in 7 years, or 7 months, or 7 days, or sometimes even 7 minutes, what I'm so caught up in. And almost all the time, the answer is no in one of those ways. So those are some of the things that I do to change my perspective. Well, one more I'll offer is prayer, and sometimes we need God's grace. So here's our perspectives. Worst, not so bad. And this arrow is pointing towards No. This is right.
But you're going back to the very worst from not so bad to the very. Oh, you should.
Yeah, but I have a trick on my sleeve. So this is going to represent our shift in perspective and some of those tools that I talked about, like gratitude and savoring and hindsight and prayer and grace. So I want you to pay attention to this arrow as I pour the water.
Whoa! No way, it's big. It goes the other way now. The arrow's pointing the other way. Yeah, it's pointing the other way now.
Yeah, not so bad, right? So I hope that could be a reminder for you when you're feeling at your worst. We never have to stay in that way of being, in that way of acting. We have freedom and control and power over our own attitude, and we always own our own attitude. So will you pray with me? Dear God, thank you for loving me at my best.
Thank you for loving me at my best.
And yet equally at my worst. When I am caught up in negativity, help me to exercise my freedom of choice. To change my perspective. To one full of grace, mercy, and love. Amen. Thank you all.